So yeah, this is Straight Facts, and we back. And I got another episode. It's been a long time. I know I ain't been here in a minute. You know what I'm saying? I've been busy and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I won Best Podcast in Pittsburgh, by the way. You know what I'm saying? They call me the Marathon Man now. I'm no longer Dre. Marathon Man. Because I would be running shit, you know. So, however, I got 4 guests today. You know what I'm saying? You got young Gabby. You know, she been here. She a fan favorite to all the women. You know what I'm saying? She a feminist and all that. You know what I'm saying? She back, you know. I got my homie Twan. You know what I'm saying? He's back. He be saying all kind of shit. You know, my feathers and all that.
Deserved.
I got 2 new people who never been here before. I want y'all to introduce yourselves.
Hey y'all, I'm Mara, but also Lil Mad. I'm an artist. I'm from the city. Check me out, and we here to get into it.
Oh, she gonna be back for one of our Cypher episodes too.
Wait, it's coming.
You girl.
Hey, I'm Shanika, known as Is That Shanika on Instagram. I pretty much sell hopes and dreams.
Oh shit. That's what the women tell me.
Hey.
They be telling me I still have
Find a
some
way to
dreams.
make a way. I know that's right. Sorry.
So I got another, not necessarily a battle of the sexes episode, but a relationship episode that we're gonna discuss. And it all started because Twan had a status on Facebook.
Not the menacing look.
He had a status on Facebook where he was like, how long does it take to make a relationship official? I seen all these different comments and shit. Me, I said 3 months. But I seen a year, 6 months, 2 years, all kind of shit. And I'm like, hold on. It don't take no goddamn year. So I was like, you know what? I want to talk about this with a group of people, male and female, so we can discuss this. How long does it take? Because nowadays, it seems like people can never get in a relationship. You'll be talking 5 years. So I'm going to start off with, you know, the Miss Feminist herself. You know, Miss Gabrielle Davis. Oh, my bad. Miss Gabrielle. What do you say? How long should it take to make a relationship official after you and a person start talking?
Well, that's a great question, Joe.
I'm going to go last. I'm going to tell y'all what I think. I'm going to go last.
I think that it depends on several factors.
Mm-hmm.
You know me, I do not believe in one size fits all. One size most definitely does not fit all. So I think it's a lot of factors involved. First is going to be, in my opinion, age. I feel like how old you are also makes a big difference in how long it's going to take you to be comfortable getting into a relationship. A 22-year-old or a 23-year-old may be a lot more comfortable than someone who's, you know, 32 or 33 and getting into a long-term relationship quickly based on what you own, what you do, where you are in your life, you know, things like that. So multiple factors. But I honestly think the biggest factor is emotional availability. How available someone is for a relationship, right? Because, you know, if you got one person who's ready to go, they want you to lock it down right now. And you got somebody else who's maybe like still playing the field or choosing their options and seeing what's going on, you're going to have some discrepancies and you're going to have some issues. So I would say if you have 2 people in the same space that are equally yoked, so let's say 2 30-year-olds, you both make $70,000 a year, no kids, right? And you're both emotionally available and ready to explore, I say about 6 months.
Okay.
Before you really know that person and you can decide, yeah, I would like to make this official.
You know what? I'm not even going to go last. I'm going to say what I want to say now. So, I said 3 months, and I'm going to tell you why. It's different for everybody. You know what I'm saying? When you ready, you ready. And then what you said about age, it depends. When I was like 18, say when I was 15, I meet you on Monday, we might go together the next Monday. You know what I'm saying? But I'm in my early 30s now. And I would say, if I met a woman January 1st, right? We start talking, we texting and we talk on the phone every day. Things is going good. I like her, she like me. We start going on dates, and we're talking every day for a month, and everything's going good. That second month, that's when it's like, okay, now maybe she's coming to my crib. I'm going to her crib. We're going on even more dates. It's progressive. We really like each other. So we get intimate, everything going good. That third month, now we're just becoming a routine. We just doing this stuff regularly.
But you're still just dating.
By our fourth month, it's like, what we doing? And for y'all women, y'all love to be like, okay, if you really like this nigga and y'all with each other every day for 3 months, or say y'all talking every day for 3 months. Now it's like, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying, I say 3 months. But you know what? I alter my opinion or my thought on this. I say 3 to 6. Because in our 4th, 5th, or 6th month, what we doing? Because somebody said a year one time. Here's my thing.
Yes, sir.
Look at him. He over there. He over there ready.
Here's my thing. I'm not gonna be dating no girl for no year. If I don't like, if you don't know if you like a girl within a year, then shit, you really don't like her. Because my thing is, after 12 months, what else is there to know? Like, I'm not about to sit here wasting time.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
All right. So I agree with the both of y'all. I get where you're coming from, but in that 3-month thing, you're still dating. You're
Honeymoon phase.
Yes, that's the honeymoon phase where everything's all
Exactly.
good, everything's
You don't
great.
even know that they
You really
parents is
don't know.
crazy yet.
Yeah,
You don't
there's
even
a
know
lot
that
of
they
things
broke.
that
They
go
got
into
credit
it.
card debt. You don't even
Exactly.
know
So,
yet.
like, you need to
rebuttal.
see a person like when they're down and out and when they're angry at the
Bingo.
world. Do they take that anger out on you? You need
And
to
it
know
ain't gonna
those
happen
types
in
of
3
things.
months.
So
It ain't
that's
gonna
not
happen
going to
in-
come out,
Yeah.
and like he said, it's not going to come out in 3 months.
Hell
it's not
no.
going to come out in 6 months either, if I want to be completely honest with you.
Hell no.
But 6 months is that point where you can establish that, okay, we're going to respect that me and you are talking to each other.
Right.
And we might say we're dating. Okay, that's my boyfriend, that's my girlfriend. But I feel like when you hit that mark right there, that's just acknowledging the respect you have for each
single
other.
until you married.
Yeah.
That's right.
And-
That's right.
well, no, but you can. There's a thing of respecting each other. Okay,
yes.
I'm going to respect that. Me and you, I'm doing it with just you. I'm dating just you right now. Now I might get friends on the side in those 6 months of just, but I have a respecting for them. You might go out to eat with them. I might just hang out with them when I see them. But you still have that respect level. And if somebody's not talking about, you could be dating, but that has nothing to do with making it serious, like she said. If you're not talking about a ring after probably, I would say, well,
After 2 years, maybe.
Well, no,
well, me, my personal, but this is
I'm
just me personally.
I'm gonna get to the whole
Me-
ring part.
okay.
Come on, take
We
that
ain't
ass.
getting married yet.
I'm just saying, me personally, I feel like at least like 3 years because you have
That's
to,
solid, though.
For
Because
That's
you,
solid.
I came from
crazy.
a 2-parent household where they were married my whole entire life, and they dated for 7 years before
Now-
they even got married.
Before
Right.
we get to the married part, because I got something for that. Let's just stick to the relationship thing. I got
Okay.
something for y'all.
Okay.
Saying a year, I got something for y'all.
Yeah,
But
you
go on,
got.
Twan.
I mean, me personally, just like she said, man, you gotta get all the nicks and knacks out. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You ain't
Little
going, bro.
things you need
I
to-
promise you, after 3 months, it's gonna be good. But you know, after 3 months, you know, you gotta see what happens when they mad. You know what I mean? You
All right, say this. Oh, sorry to cut you off.
You
Okay,
good,
say
you good.
this. Say if in that year your life is going great, life is perfect, life is you
Mm-hmm.
going great with this person. What if you on your side be like, damn, I'm going through something mentally, financially, all of this,
get fucked
and
up.
then
Mhm.
you thinking you got your all into this person going to be there for
Look,
me,
I got something
and
for
then
you.
boom,
She gone.
gone.
Look, I got something for you. I want you to go first. That I'm rebuttal to what you just said. But I want you to go.
Okay.
So, my thoughts on this is that I feel like there's no time frame on it.
Okay.
Reason being is because, for one, you could have like a person, like a female, for example, is ready to be in a relationship, is so eager to be, to be with someone. And then, boom, she found someone. And then it could be like the first, the second date, the third date, they're in a relationship, Then, on the other hand, you could have like another female. It's like, okay, very skeptic about how you feel or how you feel about a relationship. So it's going to take time for them to be in a relationship. So I feel like everybody has their own opinion and what they and how they feel about it. But at the same time, I think that there's just no time frame. Because
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have any personal experiences with time frames?
Damn, Drake.
I mean, we all have.
Mighty God. Yes. Yes. Recently, I do have a experience on time frame.
Care to elaborate?
Messy boots, man.
Oh man.
So freaking messy. But okay, so recently, I met someone, and first of all, before I get there, before I get there, because before I get there, I was in a relationship before.
Mike.
I was in a relationship before. Never been in another relationship. You know, just doing my thing. Now, I feel like I was very like emotionally damaged, and I feel like I haven't healed. So I'm not gonna lie and say I'm healed. I feel like I'm not healed from that. So this new relationship now, this situation that I said yes to, a commitment, I feel like I did it because I'm not in love with the person, but I feel like this time going around right now with people and men, I feel like, okay, it's so hard to find a good man nowadays. So for me, why I said yes to the relationship is because this man is doing what he's supposed to do as a man. You
How
know
long
what I
did
mean?
it take?
How long it took? Oh Lord,
2 weeks.
2 weeks. To be honest, not even 2 weeks.
Goddamn.
He got
Maybe a
money.
You said how long?
Maybe a week.
Goddamn. He love at first
Yeah,
sight.
it was like
From
a week.
meeting to dating.
Girl, yes. I said yes to the commitment.
Love at
And-
first sight.
and not for me.
She just
Not
said
for
she
me.
don't love that nigga.
Money at first sight.
He got money. He got money.
No,
Keep it a
as
buck.
I said, okay.
But do you think that's healthy though?
Look,
so can you
look.
see you like if you commit to something like that? Do you think that's healthy for you, for your internal, like to grow with someone? How can you grow with someone if you don't really like them? Like
Okay,
that's
so
just
no,
like a facade.
no,
of-
I didn't say I didn't like the
She don't
person.
love him.
This is the
Yeah.
thing. This is why I
Yeah.
said yes, because with me, I'm not going into a relationship if I don't have no type of connection with a person.
Yeah,
And nothing at all. I'm not saying yes to that.
yeah.
Yeah. So the reason why I said yes is because yes, I like this person. Yes, we have good chemistry, or the energy is great.
y'all just good
The
friends.
sex is great.
Good friends.
Yeah. So it's like, okay. And then, as I said, he's doing what he's supposed to do as a man. Yeah.
I'm curious on that one.
So it's like,
I'm just
so
curious.
y'all really.
I-
So it's like, okay. So what if that? So what if he like in a year ends up proposing to you? You gonna say yes?
Hell yeah.
Dre.
My bad.
She just said you. You just said you don't love him.
I don't. I feel
So
like
if he proposed
no,
to you,
I feel
though,
like
would
the
you
reason
say
why I
yes?
said I
I'm
don't
just
love
asking,
him
I'm just
yet.
curious.
The
I'm
reason
just
why I said
trying-
I don't love him yet because I feel like okay, I do have some attraction for this man.
Mm-hmm.
I do like this man, but I feel like okay, it's too fast to say okay, I'm in love with this guy.
You don't have to
have to be
join
in
a
love.
relationship already in love. You don't have
Exactly,
to
my
agree to
point.
date someone and be in love with them already.
Exactly.
You don't
I
have
feel
to
like
do that.
if I'm supposed to be in love with him, I feel like it's gonna get there.
And if it
and-
don't,
and
then
if
we
it
can
don't-
address that when we get there.
Keep them,
I'm
keep,
walking.
keep, AKA
That's just
keeping
me.
them options
No,
open.
there's nothing wrong with
not
that.
at all.
To me,
Just
that-
saying.
it's
I
just-
feel like that's just like. I feel like there's a different. You're just. Well, I mean, I guess
Keeping
you're
them
just
options
dating.
open.
Like, you're
Can we
just
talk
dating.
about
That's
what
I would
love
con-
is, though? Like, love is unconditional. Love is a lot of
and
things.
here's the thing.
It ain't about to just happen.
And she said, what, it was a week. Even if I'm talking to somebody for 3 months, 9 times out of 10, I'm not going to love them. You know what I'm saying? So to me, the
No.
love thing happens over time. Like, one time I
Yeah.
dated a girl for like, it probably took maybe like a year for me to say, that I love you. So
Right,
it's like,
right.
whether it's 3 months, 6 months, a year.
But that's when you hit. But when she said commitment, I feel like dating. Then you hit commitment. I feel like there's a difference
But you ain't
between
gonna
just
love them.
dating.
There's
So
no-
when you're
I
in
don't
that
have to-
dating phase, it's just like, all right, we just date. You're doing what you're doing. To me, that's what I'm saying. To me, dating is doing what you just said. Like,
Well, there's
but the
dating and then
commitment part-
exclusively dating.
I don't
It's
believe in that
commitment.
shit. I don't.
Yes.
I don't
So
believe in
dating
that. That
is
When I-
different thing. So what you're doing
That's-
is dating rather than saying, "Oh, I committed
Well,
to this
they're
person." 'cause, like,
exclusively dating.
Yes.
That is a
they
commitment.
together.
Yes.
I'm not seeing anyone
Yes.
else. I'm
Yeah.
exclusively
Yes,
dating you.
I just don't feel like I love that person yet because I'm not there yet.
yeah, that's
And I don't
nothing
see
wrong
nothing
with that.
wrong
I
with
just
that.
Consider that
Now, you,
as dating,
you told me
though.
you loved
That's
him.
what I'm saying.
I'm like, how the hell you love him?
Exactly.
So,
So
yeah.
I would look crazy saying, "Okay, I love this guy." Like, no, I don't feel like I'm there yet. But I feel like over time, maybe I'm gonna get there. I'll get there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. But I'm saying that's just to me, that's just like regular dating. Like I feel like
I
that's
feel
cool.
like dating
that's
is
fine.
like if I'm dating 3 guys, I'm dating. That doesn't mean I'm having sex with 3 people. That doesn't
Yeah,
mean
that
I'm
just
intimate with 3
means
people. But I'm
dating.
dating 3 guys. I'm
just
dating
talking-
3 guys.
Yeah, I feel like people take that term
No,
too
but I feel like
heavily.
everybody
Yeah,
has
like,
a different definition of what dating is.
Yep.
You know,
and which
so-
is why you got to talk to the person that you're talking to and establish that. Like she said, it's different for everybody.
But I got a
It
rebuttal
is.
to what you was saying. So when you were talking about you said something about within a year, basically you don't know if like they're gonna be there for you, they can pop up, leave. I think what y'all two were saying about a year, that more so apply to when you're getting married. If you're just dating or in a relationship with somebody, shit, they wasn't for you, boom, leave. Now I feel like within a year of being in a relationship with somebody, you'll know whether you can marry them or not. That's saying
Right.
get married, but you'll know, can I marry this person? That applies to them where you say, hey, I'm dating to marry them. Within you might not, in a year, you might not know, within a 5, 6, 7 months, you might not know if I can marry them. But you know if you can date them, because with dating somebody, okay, they was there for me, boom, leave. But marriage ain't like just that easy. So I think
Right.
a year more so applies. Can I know if I can marry them or not? Because you always say you got to see them in all their seasons before I know I can marry somebody. But if I'm dating somebody, shit don't work out in 6 months, shit, we done.
Yeah, but it's
It's
still,
weird. Yeah,
but
but
to
that's-
me, it's still time invested. That's the problem.
I mean,
It's still time
Yeah.
invested. I'm not trying to
What
waste
is
no
so
fucking
wrong with
time.
that?
what did you invest
What
in?
is- I mean,
some dates and I got damn, like-
because AKA your situation, not to talk shit, but the problem is we gonna date, we gonna keep the fucking options open. I don't know if I like him yet, just or in love with him yet, and that's cool. But it's like we know damn well it's all to keep the options open, and that's why a lot of shit ain't working right now because
might not-
people
I know that. I
keeping
don't
their
have-
options
I don't
open.
agree.
I don't
I
have
don't
no
agree.
options
It's
open.
it's
I don't have.
But I don't agree
with
with
what
that.
I'm getting. I have no options open.
He's the only
None.
one you talk to.
I'm Jamaican.
Keep it
My
a bu-
culture is very differently.
You from Pittsburgh?
Us dating. Yes, I was born in Jamaica though.
Oh, okay.
But yes.
He's the
my
only one you talk
culture
to.
right now. Hell yes.
Okay.
Hell yes.
But
So
yeah,
you
I
don't text
disagree with
nobody. You
on
don't talk
that
to nobody
because-
else.
no.
now I got a question
I said. Why would I do that?
She
I'm
made the
telling
commitment.
you.
Because yeah, but exclusive date is not a relationship. It's so
Damn
now
well.
exclusively date is a relationship.
No,
Pretty
it's
much.
not.
I
Okay,
mean,
so
Not until
okay.
you establish. I feel like you can
That's-
establish. Okay, yeah. Da, da, da,
Okay,
da.
is that how would it
So
say? That's
wait.
your boyfriend?
What's
So
the
what-
That's
difference?
my man.
Wait, I got a question. So where do we make that point at where you're like, how do you figure out whether you're dating to marry on both ends? Like, okay, we're both dating to marry, or if we're just dating to date, then
That's
Where-
something you
if
talk
there's
about
not
in the
a difference
beginning.
between relationship. No, that's something you talk about once you start.
You
okay,
talk about
I'll-
it continually.
Continuously. That's something you talk about. I feel like after a year, like
Yeah,
okay,
when you
I'm
first
sorry,
start out,
Hell
it's just to have fun, man.
No, see,
We having fun. We ain't talk. We ain't trying to talk
Here's my
about.
thing. If I meet a woman, I like her, and we're talking every single day for a month,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say, so what are you looking for? Are you dating to marry? You dating just to hang out? What is your plan? What is your goal? Like, cause
I feel like that just comes
once you get to a certain
That's
age,
but that's too
enough.
much
It's
at
like,
first.
I ain't
That's too
trying to
much
waste
at first
your
because
not the
sometimes
first encounter,
when you-
but after a month of talking, yeah.
and
So-
that's in my experience that has pushed females away.
Nah,
So-
they-
so
it
In
won't.
my experience,
May I interject? So
Go ahead.
I think this is important because I do think these are important conversations, but I think that it's case by case basis. And I feel like a lot of times somebody is looking for something, not someone. They want to be in love. They want to have the matching PJs. They want to have holidays.
I-
They want to
I
have
want the
these
matching
things.
Matching PJs.
You feel
I
me?
want
But
the
for
matching
real,
PJs.
people be wanting to have those things, and they're going to
you know what
make
I wanted?
anybody fit.
You know, I wanted to do the little screen face with the Halloween. You know,
Because
That's
you're
what
freaky as hell.
That's what
Dre.
I wanted, but like Halloween's in a couple of days, so you know.
But yeah, I feel like some people just want to fill that position with a person. It doesn't matter who the person is. That's why I think that these conversations are important because you could tell when you're talking to somebody if they really fuck with you or if they're just trying to have something. You know, their answers are going to be different to, you know, why are you choosing to do this? Why me? Why blah, 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 blah. It's going to be different based on their intention. So I do feel like they're important conversations, but it's not always as direct as what are you looking for? What are you looking for? But you know, you pick
I'm
up
a-
on certain shit.
I'm gonna ask y'all all a question. Whether it's 3 months, a week, a year, whatever, what are some things y'all have to see before you can make
Oh,
it
I want to hear. I want them to go first. I want to hear this.
You want to go?
He got. We know the number one. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Money.
Absolutely.
One,
That's the first topic.
For one. So we have to be yoked financially. Now that doesn't mean you gotta be the biggest baller's caller, but you gotta be able to,
Provide.
provide. But you don't have to
course.
provide.
So what else?
No.
So
Okay,
money?
I'm gonna leave the financial side out of it
Okay,
because
all
that's
right.
a little different topic. But
Before you can make it
also,
official, what's some things you
but
have
also
to
being
see?
kind-hearted, like that means a lot to me. Like being just like, I feel like a lot of
Yes.
times that's like taken for granted nowadays.
Yes.
Like having somebody that's kind and really caring for you in all situations. Like when you're down, somebody that can read you, like like not read my mind, but like be like, I could see something's off. Like you feel me? You all right? Like just being kind-hearted, that means a lot. Like, cause there be some mean and degrading people out there towards women. So I feel like being kind.
But
like,
y'all,
but don't say y'all because it doesn't apply to everyone. Just like
No, not
being
everybody.
degrading.
What do you
doesn't
have against
apply
women?
To everyone.
nothing.
I
She
really
gonna
want to
get
know.
you over there.
Gabby, what you gotta
It's
see?
experience. It's an experience thing. Like
I've
she
been
said,
through a lot
everybody.
too. Like
yeah.
if I sit here and tell you what I've been through,
I believe
like
you.
we
like
all
a
been
lot.
I
You
believe
already
you.
been through some shit.
I
a
believe
lot,
you. I
a
believe
lot.
you. I
get-
believe you.
So I'm not judging or anything, and I don't want nobody to judge me either.
We ain't judging
But
that
like-
shit. We don't
No
do that.
judgment.
But like, I feel like I've been through so much already, and just like the dating scene now is all messed up. Like it's just all fucked up. You know what I mean?
The social media.
Social media, all of that is just all fucked up. So it's just like
Pittsburgh.
for me personally, I'm gonna look for what I need in a relationship. Like as she said, being kind. Like being
Like, that
kind is
means
a plus.
Like
you know
that-
what I mean?
That's not
So-
even like that's not even a
like-
plus. I feel like that's like should be a thing.
I
Like,
mean,
that should just
exactly.
be a granted.
Yes,
like, you
but
feel me?
the reason why I said a plus because
because so many people
Not-
aren't like that today. I get what you mean. No, for
Exactly.
sure.
So it's like
So what are some things you need to see
So, like-
or have
Mm-hmm.
to make it official? Cause I want to hear this. I got a question for the women
I'm
too.
just curious.
Oh, and if it's not
For
talking
me-
about none in that bed.
You said what?
If it ain't talking about
Yeah.
none of that bed.
None in that bed.
Is what she
you're
said.
done.
yeah,
Now,
definitely.
hold up.
that's
Time
on
out.
that list.
Now, hold it. Now, this is
I was gonna
the
ask
prime
that too.
example that we was talking about, right?
Talking about nothing.
You see what she's
Ain't
saying?
talking about nothing.
Now, let's suppose let's suppose he's a nice guy, right?
Yeah.
Y'all ain't do nothing. He just take you out on dates. Y'all ain't doing. He ain't talk about sex or nothing.
Yeah.
Then
That's-
boom, you
that's-
having a good fucking time, right?
Yeah.
Then boom, y'all get to the bedroom after like a month or two. That shit ain't what you want.
All
What
right,
you gonna do?
look. As we established, like you said, we dated for those little 2 months, and I
Yeah.
like you as a person. I fuck with you as a person. So this little minor thing. Now, if you ain't talking about nothing after I'm trying to show you, and I'm trying to show you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
then
yeah.
it's just. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like people should just be honest. Sometimes being blunt, sometimes that might hurt somebody's pride, but he might turn up. Like,
What,
Hold on.
What's on the next week?
yeah, be like.
You done
it's, just, it ain't. It's not. We
It
can do
ain't
better.
talking about
Yeah, it's talking about that. But we can get it talking about something. You got potential, and I want you to get there. Like you gotta say what you say, but like encourage them too. So then give them another try, and if it's not that,
There
then
you
it's
go.
just like, hey,
Well,
man,
yeah, I
you
don't
gotta
know what I say.
compromise. Like
Is
you
that
know.
see?
Now I'm gonna tell you what I need because I had experience recently, right? God damn, I hope she ain't watching this shit.
You know she's watching it.
She probably ain't. So this ain't about you, all right? This ain't about you. However, so here my thing is. I
is
met
about
this
you.
girl. It's not about her. I met this girl, right?
Disclaimer.
We talked for like 4 months. I feel like I really didn't even know her. And I'm like, damn. It's like one day we had a conversation. I asked all these questions and was like, damn, I don't even want her no more. So I said, from now on, from the jump, I need to know certain things from the beginning. So me, I bring a lot to the table. I have a lot of shit. So my thing is, she gotta have a lot of shit too, because ain't no woman who is up, who got her shit right, is going for a nigga who don't got his shit right. So me, I got my own everything. I'm not saying she gotta have everything, but you gotta have something. It can't be we at the table. I'm talking about the podcast, the real estate, my job, this, and that. And you're like, oh, I did the dishes today. It's like, what the fuck? So you have to bring something to the table. You gotta have some sort of goals, aspirations, even if you're not there, but you got a plan on how you're gonna get there. So you gotta be driven. first and foremost, you got to be ambitious. Also, too, like, of course, everybody wants somebody who they're attracted to. But besides all that, like, also, are you fun? Do I have a good time with you?
Right.
Do you make me laugh?
Right.
Can I talk to you about anything? Can I go to church? That's huge. I met a girl who wasn't a Christian. So you got to believe in God first and foremost, too. And just little key things my aunt told me one time. She was like, you got to listen to certain stuff people say. When you watch certain movies, when you certain places. Like, to me, you got to be a genuinely caring person with integrity. Like, I've been around some people, they'll say some shit. I'm like, why the fuck would you say that about them? I'm like, yo, that's how you get down? I'm like, yeah, I can't, like, so you have to really have some good character, have integrity, and so it's really about the characteristics, because shit like, if her sex is trash, we gonna work on that shit till we get it right. You know what I'm saying? But if you gotta genuinely be a great person and somebody I can count on, but really, I just gotta love your company, enjoy your company. If I don't want to talk to you, be around you, if you can't hold no conversation, if you boring, that's nothing too. You gotta be fucking fun. If I can't have fun with you, then that shit ain't
gotta
gonna,
be
that
fun.
shit ain't gonna
And you
work.
think that shit gonna happen
Like,
in
you
3
just
months,
want
huh?
a safe space. Like,
Hell
I
yeah,
want you to be
because
like a
you'll
safe space
know
type-
if somebody's
type of
boring or
thing.
not. If you're hanging with them and talking to them like every day for 3 months, you'll know if they're fun or not.
I disagree.
Like, you'll know.
It
Like,
takes people a while.
it take you
Some
6
people.
months?
No.
Some
That
people
ain't
will
fun.
take.
If
Some
you're
people
not
will
fun in
take.
that
A,
month, you gotta go.
some people will take
Like-
a while to, and believe it or not, some people will take a while to open up.
Well, maybe they're not the person for
you
me.
damn right.
There you go.
There's some people that's cool with
There you
that,
go.
like, and there's some people that ain't. So
How about you,
there's
Gabby?
like-
What you need before you can make it official?
Well, I said this on your podcast before.
You there? I don't remember.
So add the clip if you want.
I don't remember.
But I don't share what I'm looking for in a person, because then people can just pretend to be that.
Oh,
Now,
you did say that.
So
Yeah.
that's point one, right? I'm not looking for nothing particular as far as what I'm going to put on Front Street. So the things I look for are things that you can't really lie about. Like, the things I look for are observed. They're you can't fake it. So like you were saying, if you're fun, I'm gonna see in the first 3 months that you're fun, right? Yeah, stuff like
you
that.
might see it the first couple weeks.
But we going a little bit deeper than that. Like, are you an introspective person? That's very important to me. So like, do you take accountability? Do you reflect? Do you think about things on a deeper level? Are you introspective? Can you take outside information and put it inside, and then you kind of like sit on that and formulate opinions and formulate, like, are you
And see
can
things
you
from
think?
both views and be able to.
Can you think? Do
Swear.
you think?
And in every different environments too. as well,
Absolutely.
swear.
Also, you can't fake being funny.
Shit.
You cannot fake being
that's,
funny.
that's for sure.
I
You
know
cannot
that
fake
for
being
sure.
funny.
I know
You can
that.
steal people's jokes and
That's
tweets
for
and
sure.
stuff for a while, but eventually, I'm gonna see you recycle that shit. I'm gonna see you're not funny for real. You know what I mean?
Because
So
I'm a funny ass nigga, and you know,
I feel like
He's
I'm
got-
I think I'm a comedian. Shit.
Yeah, so-
yeah, are you introspective? Are you funny? For me, I'm not really caught up on people's like history, how you grew up and stuff like that, as long as you have the intentions on, you know, growing and bettering yourself. So you don't have to have come from a 2-parent household. I sure didn't. You know, you don't have to have come from, you know, certain things to be worthy of love, but you do have to have the you need to have a loving spirit and have love within you. So even if you didn't come from the best circumstances, you're willing to learn, change, grow, stuff like that.
I got a question for the ladies. One time I was in college back in the day, right? And it was like me and some of my male friends, so females. And we got like, it was 2 different groups of females. And the group over here, I think it was hoes. And the other one, it was like good girls. And the hoes gave us this answer, and a good Christian woman gave us another answer, right? So the hoes said this. We were talking about like sex and shit like that. And these group of hoes was like, yeah, but she said, but when I meet a nigga and like I like him, there's like, we gonna fuck within our first week. If his pipe game's good, then I'm gonna keep talking to him. If it's not, I'm done. Other girl was like, nah, because that means you're all about sex. I was like, no, I'm gonna get to know him first. And if the sex ain't that great, then we could work on something. The girl was like, nah, because what if you wasted 2-3 months and that sex is ass? I'ma ask y'all. What's y'all opinion on that? Do y'all do that, or what do y'all do in that situation?
You ain't getting this. Yeah, you gotta wait like at least a month. For me, like if it depends on what my intentions are with you. But
You trying to cuff him? You talking about
if I'm
relationship?
trying to cuff him, oh no, if I like you, that means I like you. Yeah, you're not just. This is.
But what if it's trash?
Power right here.
What if it's trash after 3 months of
Then
waiting?
I don't feel like I wasted time because that's just it was a genuine.
What if it's
connection.
trash
That's not wasting-
within 3 years? You're still with that person.
No, I would never stay somewhere for 3
Exactly.
years. But
So-
you didn't say that.
so-
We
wait a
said
minute.
3 months.
Exactly.
But- so
I
in a
know
minute-
someone.
So question.
well,
Personally,
that's
so
a
it's like,
sad
okay, so
experience.
no.
But see, but this.
Hold on, a question.
Yeah.
But
Would
she
you-
said,
would-
he said, would you do it within the first week? And I said,
First
no.
couple of weeks, just to text, like a little, what's it called? When you get like a trial run.
If
Nigga, I just said I'm testing the waters. I just said that.
Oh, so you would.
I would.
Absolutely.
How about you, Gabby?
I don't think
Sorry.
I don't think none of that shit really matter
I
in
feel like
reality.
it's the attraction level. Like,
I
it
think
depends on how
that
we're
I
connected.
can't be
If
on this podcast with y'all
you
because I'm too loud.
categorize
Say
me,
what you gotta say.
If
if you categorize me as a certain type of person based on that, then maybe our values don't align anyway. I don't think I've ever done that. 7 days is not long enough.
Or
I
2
don't
weeks.
feel I don't think I've ever felt safe enough with any person in that short of amount of time. Actually, that's not true. That's a lie. That's a lie.
I just feel like
That's
it depends
a lie.
on
That's what I was about to say,
That's a
because
lie.
I really wanted to ask you, like, okay, you're giving me the vibe like you're this type of person who has trust issues, and you're just like, yes, you do. So
You're
it's
not
just
wrong.
like, all your answers is just like on point, on point. You know, on point.
Because
But
I don't have.
By the
But
book.
you're telling me like, so you never really think of like, okay, as what I said, I have a friend who's married in a marriage, and the sex is like, they've been together for 4 years in the marriage, 4 years in. And
We
the
would have
sex
never
is
got
just-
married.
Yeah,
We wouldn't have never got married.
to you.
Maybe it started off okay, but then
It declined.
Yes.
We really would have never gotten married.
I feel like if
Under-
something declines,
crazy.
Under what circumstance though? It, like not. I'm just asking a question.
yeah,
Don't
go
chew me up.
ahead.
Don't chew me up. I'm just saying, like, do he provide? Does he take care of her?
He don't provide
So-
that dick.
all right.
it ain't talking about that.
Do he provide? Because I'm curious.
We don't gotta do that. But I'm gonna ask y'all a question. Though.
Yeah,
Do
sure.
y'all feel like men and women nowadays have unrealistic expectations on each other, and that's why it
Yes.
takes so long
Yes.
to make it official?
Absolutely.
Nowadays, yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Nowadays, yes.
Bring that motherfucking
Yes. And this
flower
dating
thing.
scene,
Bring
yes.
that little flower thing for Valentine's Day with the $100 bills.
That's
Oh
crazy
no,
work.
just flowers. I was gonna say, there's nothing wrong with getting flowers. I feel like
So
that's
any of y'all
No.
know-
I
any
was
of y'all-
talking about the flowers
No,
with the $100
$100.
bills.
So I'm gonna ask you.
mean,
do you
they
feel like
ain't talking about that
do you feel like women have unrealistic
Fucking
expectations on
right.
us?
Fucking right.
Elaborate.
They see the fucking rap videos. They see the fucking celebrities. They see motherfucking. You know what I'm talking about. They see the shit on Instagram. The niggas with real money.
Say, get your
You know what I
paper.
mean? And they expect this. I'm just saying, like, you know, if we
They want
coming
you to
up,
be a thug and a Christian.
Man.
Just like these niggas
Just
want
wait.
you to be a whore and a
To get
virgin.
wait,
What
to
do you
get money.
mean?
Ain't nothing wrong with
But
that.
see,
And
but
then-
that's not. Listen, but that's not hard. That's not hard.
It's not science.
It's not hard.
But wait, why you gotta be a thug to get money though? You ain't
No,
gotta be a thug.
no,
I didn't say that.
no.
I didn't say that. I'm just
We
saying.
just they
y'all-
want you, I feel like this days women want you to get money and and be a good man. Yeah.
So
that's
do
what we
y'all
want
feel
out
like
of y'all.
men have unrealistic expectations on women? And if so,
I want to hear them, Gabby.
Yeah.
Go ahead. What's our unreal? I want to hear this.
Absolutely.
Elaborate.
Like what?
So many. Where do we begin? I would say that as far as relationships go, men want, and I would like to preface this with obviously it's not all men. We're all different.
Wants to be the female.
Oh,
A lot of men do want to
I
be
heard that
they
Yep.
do want
I
to
heard
be they
that.
want to live their soft lives.
yeah.
And then
yeah.
but also it's not even just that they want to live their soft lives. Like they want to live their soft lives and also get mad at you for not being soft, which is impossible. How we both gonna be soft? It's a marshmallow in this
I
bitch.
agree. I agree.
We
on
can't
that.
both be soft all the
Yeah.
time, right?
Yeah, I
It's
agree.
masculine and feminine energy, and it
I agree.
has to complement each other. And people don't have to be stagnant. You don't have to be one thing all the
Yeah.
time. You
Yeah.
can't, you could alter and be a little harder, be a little softer, whatever. But as far as expectations, I think that a lot of times men want an ambitious woman with, who has things, has money, has
Yeah,
motion,
yeah.
but they also want a woman who has time to nurture, who has time to care, who has
What's wrong
time
with
to do.
that?
There's a
because
lot wrong with that.
I
to
have
me.
40, I gotta work 40 hours a week plus.
Yeah.
Then I gotta also take care of business at the crib and take care of you. And then where the fuck is there the time for me or myself, right?
right.
I'm gonna tell you something. Real quick because I hear a lot of women saying this, and a lot of dudes say this. They want to almost feel more superior than a woman, and want to have more than her. Some dudes are intimidated by a woman who got all that.
Absolutely.
For me, nah. I'm a boss, and I want her to be a boss.
Exactly.
I want us both to be
Right.
stunting and doing
That's why
great.
it
So are you
That's why-
okay with having two bosses in the household and
You-
delegating out things like cleaning,
You
cooking?
damn right. Because to me,
Period.
that makes
Period.
y'all. To me, that's a
What I was
power
about to
couple.
say. Yes,
But-
working together is a big thing. And being able to
Can't have no weak
teamwork.
links.
You have to, but people have to think of being when you're in a relationship. Like, all right, yeah, we're dating, but that's also like my partner. Like, we're working as a team on
Right.
things, and I feel like people kind of forget that part and be so focused on themselves. That team part, even though it's so simple, and we're like, oh yeah, cool. I feel like that's a lot of people forget about that.
But I agree with you because I think that's a lot of what's going on nowadays.
What?
I believe that a lot of women, y'all on the fucking rise. I applaud the women.
I like Glorilla.
There's not a lot of niggas, and I'm gonna say it
You gotta
for
get
the
big
people
love.
watching. It's the
I
truth.
like
A lot of
Glorilla.
y'all niggas out here sitting around, expecting women to do a bunch of shit for
Yep.
y'all. Y'all ain't getting
Yep.
out here fucking working. Y'all
Yep.
ain't doing shit.
I like me a boss bitch.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And it's the truth. A lot of women are taking care of these niggas, and they're proud of that. But at the same time, y'all got to stop supporting this shit. Y'all got to stop supporting this
Y'all
shit.
allow
Because
it.
these
Yeah.
niggas out here,
I don't.
they really don't be
It
doing that
depends on
shit.
the
Y'all be
type
like,
of
oh, it's
person,
okay,
though.
baby. Don't worry about that. Go and sit and play Call of Duty while I go to work.
Yeah,
Crazy
no,
as
That's
hell.
lazy
you're
shit. You a
crazy.
man, you're supposed to be rocking solid. You know what I mean? That's just me.
But I feel like that's where your upbringing comes and plays a factor.
Absolutely.
And that's why
Facts.
I pay attention to, like, not saying like, okay, you might not have came from as much as me, but like
Right.
the morals and what was instilled into you and like how you were raised does matter. It doesn't matter what you come from, but how you were raised and how what was instilled in you is. That's why I like to see people's family. How do you treat other people? Like he said, treating other people and how your family treats me. Like, because if your family ignorant, I don't want no
It's crazy.
parts.
Speaking of family, when do y'all feel like it's appropriate to introduce them to your family? Should it be in that talking stage after y'all get together? 5 months after y'all together? When is it cool for them to meet your family? I'm gonna go with you, girl, since you didn't.
Mighty God, mighty God. Me personally, not right now.
Oh, so he ain't meet the family yet.
No, no, not right
I
now.
thought first week of together.
Not right
second
now.
week of
And it
family.
might sound toxic and everything, but I set my own rules.
Are you toxic?
I think I am.
Gabby toxic too. She said it before.
I think I am.
Hey,
A little
did.
bit, just a little.
I'm
bit.
toxic free. I don't do that shit.
Just a little bit.
I'm a Christian.
Yeah.
I'm not toxic. I just
it's real. It's real when she
I'm
posts you
not
on
toxic.
Instagram.
I don't know. It is what it is.
So what y'all think?
It's not toxic. You just got your own way
Yeah,
of doing
I got my
things.
own way of doing
That's all.
things. That's just how I feel.
Toxic is,
And
I feel like it
so
has
what-
a negative connotation.
So
on
when
it.
can they meet the parents for you?
Just speaking from my experience of what I'm in.
5 years?
No, actually, no.
After that year.
Actually, my boyfriend, he met my parents probably like after a year. Swear.
Facts.
But when he might have like. When might have like took me past my mom's or something, like I might have grabbed something. And my mom like, hey, that's not me and her. That's just
Yeah.
a respect thing. Like if I see somebody's parents, I'm just going, hey, how you doing? Nice to meet you. Okay, cool. But really sitting down, meeting my parents, like, yeah, after that year of me, because my mom and dad, my mom, she nebby. She want to know who got my daughter. Yeah,
I'll say a year
She
for
wanna
me
know.
too. I like a year.
Yeah.
A year's
Yo,
cool.
that's what I'm saying. So you gotta get all that out before you even really start. If my mom don't like you, it's a wrap. So now you dating a girl for 3 months, right, bro? And then it come a year later, you let her meet the moms, right? She be like, Dre, I don't like him. I don't like her. Then what you gonna do? You know what I mean?
We
What do
work
you
some
do?
shit out.
What do you
No.
do from there?
No.
What you say, Gabby? Was it win
No.
like a year, 3 months,
I don't
5
agree
months?
with that.
There's two.
No, I'm asking a question.
There's two situations. You
Oh,
can
shit.
meet my mom whenever, if I don't give a fuck about what's about to happen with this situation, right?
But if you like
so
this
on some
nigga-
shit like, you know, you dropping me off, you picking me up, we about to go out, whatever, you know.
Hey, how you doing? That's
yeah,
it.
and I'm, you know, I need a couple minutes. My mom on the porch or something. You run past my mom. Oh well.
Yeah,
I don't
that's
really
like a hey, how
care,
you doing? A respect
You know,
thing.
yeah.
But sit down eating
But
dinner.
if you sit, you come to family dinner, like you coming to the holiday. Yeah, year.
Who do y'all think delays making a relationship official, men or women?
Men.
More.
Men.
It's a
Men.
given.
I agree. I agree on that.
Men have
I
more
definitely
options.
Agree. I agree.
Men have more options than
Also,
Whoa,
and I
women.
think men
wait a
do
minute now,
weird.
Gabby.
Men are also more.
Wait a minute now.
Now,
What's up?
Gabby,
Now we know damn well
What's up?
Women have way more options.
women have way more options than men.
Way
I
more
feel like
options.
it's
There
equal
are
because
so many more viable options for men dating women than women dating men.
I agree on that. I agree on that
If
though.
we're talking about just
I agree.
humans standing around, it's
I
damn near
agree.
50-50 population-wise. We about half women, half men on this earth. But viable options, men
Oh, I agree.
have way more high-quality options than women have, period. So men will always drag their
Maybe,
feet because
maybe.
there is another pretty girl that got money, that got education,
Ooh.
who got some
Ooh,
money.
So
Ooh.
dudes
There's
Ooh.
always
don't
another
got
way.
that? Dudes don't got
But
that?
now I do.
I didn't say the dudes don't got that, but just like he said earlier, a lot of these niggas be playing way more than these women be
I feel
playing.
like, but also.
Y'all play more games in the NBA. Stop playing.
But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
I feel like at the end of the day, we got control, like over.
Y'all do?
As you
I
feel.
do. I feel as though women do have control because
Pussy's power.
I got exactly.
So is
I
dick.
get to tell you
Dick's
when you
power
get
too.
Always another
I get
pussy.
to tell you when you have access to me and say you a
For
man
sure.
waits for a woman to set the standard.
Yes.
We have control. Whatever we're on, y'all gonna be on. So y'all are more so scared to make that first step commitment because y'all be scared for it to
What-
see if y'all don't know if we gonna be on that or not. So y'all wait for us to set the tone.
What did Bone Crusher say? Girl, I ain't
I ain't
never
never
scared. I ain't never scared. Shit.
I feel like men just like you said, like y'all drag y'all feet, like y'all
I just feel like there will always be
y'all wait for us to set the tone.
another
I disagree.
attractive, smart woman with motion. You
Man,
might find
too.
another attractive man. Will he
I
be
just
smart?
It depends on
Will
what.
he have motion?
niggas is
But it
dumb?
depends
Or
on
you
what,
might find
what
a
circles
niggas
you
is
date
smart
smart
too.
man, but will you be attracted to him? Or you might find
Damn.
listen.
So you're
I feel like it
saying
depends on
there's
what
more
circles you
attractive
dating in,
women
too.
than men.
There are more women who are the full package than men who are the full package.
Yes.
Oh,
Because women,
hell
no.
women are
Whoa,
Yes.
women.
whoa, whoa,
Yes,
whoa.
I agree.
Can
You done brought that to
agree,
the
Gabby.
table.
I agree.
Hell no.
Can I,
I agree.
can I
Hell
finish or
no. Go ahead.
can I finish or no?
Go ahead.
I feel like there are more women who are the full package than men who are the full package. I feel like women are trained to be the full package, even if you don't always accomplish it. Societally wise, women are trained to be the full package.
I
You are
disagree.
ple-
I
you are
disagree. Why?
trained-
I'm gonna tell you why.
You
I
are
dis-
trained to find a husband.
I
You're
disagree.
trained to find a man.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Men are not trained to do
Yes,
that.
we are.
You're trained
Because-
to be the
because
provider.
we
You're
gotta be
trained to be the
no, because we gotta be a provider. We gotta be the thug. We gotta be the Christian. We gotta
Everything
have
in
money.
one.
We gotta have good dick. We gotta
Everything in
walk
one.
the dog. We got sometimes nowadays we gotta know how to cook because these hoes don't know how to cook.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
everything
saying?
in
We
one.
gotta know how to do everything. Shit.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
Here's a saying that I've
Where
seen
them
personally
niggas at?
from my experience. if a woman's up here, bro, this and none against women, so don't you? You know, I'm fucking with you. But if a woman's up here, most of the times, I mean, even though I said what I said, a lot of niggas are lazy, and it's the truth. But a lot of women want a nigga who's above her. Like I seen a lot of men who's up here, and they'll up a female that's down here. I see that a lot.
I don't
You
like
know
that.
what I mean?
We
That-
gotta be
I
here.
feel
I
like-
don't disagree with you,
Yeah.
and I do see where you're coming from.
Yeah.
But I think that there are also nuances when it comes to women. I feel like the reason that you see men who are more willing to bring a woman up is because women are a little more courteous. Women are a little bit more grateful. You do some shit like that for a woman, she gonna fuck with you. She gonna appreciate you. You upgraded her life.
There you
You
go,
do that
Gabby.
to a man, That nigga's gonna leave you the second a better bitch comes
That's
by
not
in
true.
the shoes
That's
you
not true.
bought
That
him.
is true.
He's gonna do it as soon as he.
That is
For sure, but the type of guy who's
Sure.
about to let me upgrade him is not the type of guy I want to be with.
Look at
Exactly.
look
Yeah,
at look
that's how I
at
feel
look at.
too.
Hey, bro, did
That's
you?
life.
I don't
That's
need
life.
to. I'm not. That's why I say
That
we
is
gotta
not
be
life.
Learn
equally
something.
yoked, like
we
she
learning
said.
something from
Yes.
each other. I'm putting you on new things. You're putting me on new things.
has
That's
to be an
different.
equal-
That's different. But I feel,
I feel like a man is supposed to be a man. Period.
And a woman's gonna be a woman.
Exactly.
And if and they work together.
Like
And if
why
it's not,
nowadays
then-
men wants to be the female? Oh, where's my flowers? You never bought
See,
me
I
flowers
never
before.
said that shit like that.
You must
That
have been
shit
watching
crazy.
my episode.
Like, what?
'Cause some-
Yeah, that shit
Ask
crazy.
me for no flowers.
some
A
girl-
man.
some
I know
girl-
somebody who really said that.
I don't want no
For
goddamn
real?
flowers.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
Shit.
I'm
And I would've
good.
gave him a knuckle
I ain't doing
sandwich.
that.
Not to me, but
Yeah,
Why not
yeah.
with some flowers?
That's crazy.
what?
Yeah, that's crazy.
How about, yeah, girl, give me some flowers.
Like
That's
what?
crazy as
Sassy
hell.
ass
You
shit.
never bought me flowers before.
That's some
crazy.
sassy ass
Yeah,
shit.
that's crazy.
Like what?
I just feel like too many people are coming into relationships trying to find their better half. People are trying to be two halves coming together to create a whole. When in reality, we need to be two whole people. And now that we're together, we have two.
I need me a finished product. You can't be, well, not finished product, but goddamn, be a product.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't
Yeah,
be
yeah.
don't be just you ain't shit.
Right.
And then you looking to come up.
Ingredients, looking for ingredients. Yeah, you might make a
Yeah.
recipe, but that shit might not taste good.
Yeah.
So you got to have your own shit, P's and Q's, everything
Yeah.
together.
And to me, I feel like man or woman, why would you want somebody who got they shit together and you don't, and you just like cool? Like to me, if I as a man, if I was just down bad, I wouldn't even go for a woman who had it all. I'm like, let me get my shit right, then go after her.
Because that's what men do, bro. That's what you're saying. That's what men do. But a lot of what's going on now is people are fucking content. They're content with sitting around. Like, you know, if somebody just keeps doing something for you, some people are just going. They just gonna sit there. They ain't gonna move. You know what I mean? They're
So-
okay with that.
I feel like there is men out there who got their shit together, right?
Absolutely.
Right.
And
Shit.
will find a
Yeah.
female that don't really have her shit together and
Right.
don't have a problem building her up.
Oh, I'm not doing that.
You know,
I'm not doing
why
that.
Also,
why are
you
you
have
not
to
gonna do
remember-
that?
I'm not doing
Like,
that.
You have to remember
See,
also
ain't nothing
though.
wrong with it. That's just not for me. Because me, I want somebody who's already built. I'm like, I'm built. You built. Let's go build some more shit. My aunt told me this. She asked me. She said, I'm gonna ask you this. I was talking to some girl one time, and she was like, when you thinking about being with somebody, she said, you gotta think about bad times where if they were say handicapped or they had some sort of injury, would you be willing to bathe them, to wipe their ass?
Right,
And if you are not willing to do that, then you really don't want to be with that
That's
person.
not
You don't
the one
love
you
them.
want, right.
And I was like, damn. And it made me just think about a whole bunch of different shit. And I was like,
You know
so
what's
I
my
was like, I ain't wiping her ass. I was like, damn, I don't really like her like that.
My-
Do what makes you feel better. Because I say 3 months, he said a year, they say 6, whatever. I say 3. Telling you, listen to Seductive Ass Dre. I know what the hell I'm talking about.
Do what you want to do, but listen to me though.
I know what I'm talking about. But you know, this best podcast in Pittsburgh. I thank for y'all for all coming through. You know what I'm saying? And we out. Steelers is gonna win tonight, by the way.
See ya.